All right, let's fucking get it. My bad for the wait. I had an issue and I had to address it immediately with my television, but it is now fixed and we are back at it. Better than ever, too. Jaguars at home. All right, let's get it. Let's see what happens. Let's go. Let's roll the dice. GG's. Good luck to everybody.
Just about set for football now here at iconic Wembley Stadium in North London. Straight ahead, a good one in store this afternoon. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. And off we go here in London. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
Okay.
It's complete. He's got it to London.
Nervous for a second, bro.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
Oh, that's good like that.
They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up second down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Atlanta. Now, faking the
fake,
give.
bro. Yes, sir. Oh,
Yeah,
let's do it good.
At least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now that's obviously not the case anymore.
I'm making me look bad.
This is one of those that still gives defensive players.
I've been pushing this to CPU agenda for a long, long time.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete.
God, dang it.
Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Got a blitzer. We got to pick that blitz up.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That
I think
might
Draco
make
get a
this
pass
first
interference
down.
on. Okay.
Automatic first down.
Oh, whatever floats their boat.
Now they'll set up to throw.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
And they're going to move this ball inside the
Good job, Drake.
25-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This
That's
one
right, boys.
is good
Give him my
for
light
20
work.
yards.
Had this been any other team, I would have been talking hella reckless right now.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And
Good hit. Good catch. Good ball.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early in offense. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Involved.
Complete to number 5. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up
Melly.
the screen.
Yes, sir. He got the first down. Thank you.
First and goal.
Good job,
Takes it
Melly.
all the way down to the 2.
This is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Good fake, baby. Yes, sir. Good shit, Melly.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
Low key.
It's
No, I'm not gonna do it.
and through. And the Falcons will take a 7.
I was gonna be like, low key, we should just turn this into a fucking tournament. Go all the way. That's just me though. That's just me.
The kickoff team is out on the field.
I'm saying.
We're back
I'm
to it
just saying.
as the kicks away.
Cardinals advance.
On the return, it's Parker Washington. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense.
You don't get nothing out of it.
For the first time.
Just get a
And they're led by the number 1
pat on the
overall
back.
pick back in 2018.
Great job, you know how to make a team.
Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
So this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him?
Right.
Do we treat him as a
I
runner?
swear to
Do
God,
we
if
treat
you
him
do
as a
the thing,
passer?
I'll
And I think that's
I'll
really
do
where
it.
the most stress comes in,
Swear to
Mike, is
God.
you want to make sure you don't let
Do
him
the thing, I'll
kill
do
you
it.
with his legs
You
downfield
good,
as a
though,
runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a
I'll
lot
do
of
it
stress
today.
in the back-end
I'll do it
coverage,
today.
And that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big
Do
challenge. They know it, and
the thing,
we'll
Dre.
find out early on what the plan
Right,
is.
right.
It's a gain of 7.
Do the thing.
Brings up second
I'll
and
do it
3
today. I swear to
at
God,
the
I'll go all the
32-yard
way.
line.
You just order some pizza real quick, right? Me and my
From
girls.
the
I'll go all
32-yard
the way.
line now, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, here's the Clemson prime, Travis Etienne. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
Yeah,
And
they
the
gonna
offensive
beat the
line
dog
does
shit
a
out
really
of me, bro.
nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Please, great. Listen, you gotta understand, you're doing me the biggest and hugest
They
favor
go
ever.
play action with that's over the middle and and now he loses the football. I believe one of the Jaguars was able to get in there and recover. Yes, Jacksonville retains possession.
MVP player. Nah, not really.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a
That's
play
a
that they're
crazy
going to
sequence,
coach
bro.
hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not
That's
always
embarrassing.
going to be
Like,
so
honestly, I have
fortunate.
to
The
walk
ball
back
is
to the
not
locker
always
room
going to
for
bounce
that, 'cause,
our
like,
way. Anybody who
bitch.
handles the ball.
Why
from
you
the
got an
center
X
to the
factor, my
quarterback,
nigga?
any
You
of the
gave
ball
up the
carriers,
fucking ball, you
the
bum.
most important aspect
You don't
of the
deserve
team
it.
offense is protecting the
Turn
ball
that X
at all
factor off,
costs.
you scrub.
It's a gain
You
of
gonna get the
9.
pick,
Brings up
and then
second
you get a
and yard.
you get a little kiss blown at you, and all of a sudden you go ahead and drop the ball. You fucking, ooh, you know what? Okay.
From the 44-yard line, here's
Okay.
2nd and 1. Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5
Yeah.
yards.
Yeah.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll run the toss here to Etienne.
Good job, defense.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield.
Oh, good. Wow.
And they bring
Wow.
him down, but not until they
The
get
fuck?
inside the 30-yard line. 16
I knew
yards.
DJ
Pick up
retested.
on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
No, I need him tested. Go take a piss, DJ. Let's see what's in your body.
Earlier in the week, Mike, and they told
like
us they want to
crackhead
get
right
him
now.
going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the tight end motioning left here. Down a handoff. ETN. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
On 2nd down, Baker.
Kill him.
And he'll be very
Nah, that's not good enough for me. You gotta kill him. You gotta make the pay dues. And that's a first down, Madden. Come on now.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll run the sneak. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a gain of a yard.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Dude,
Some hitting going on.
lay down.
He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Still suck. I don't care if you
This play,
celebrate.
Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
A 2nd down throw from Mayfield.
Ooh.
And he will get into the end zone.
Oh, shit.
Down Jaguars.
Okay, Jace.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point.
Good shit, Jacksonville. Okay, okay, guys. I see.
He's up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And
Oh, shit. You got popped.
the drive will begin there. The Falcons offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Good job, boys.
On the other side of midfield.
Good job, boys.
Gain there of 27 yards.
Gain of 27 on the play. First down, Atlanta.
Wings win, baby.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive.
Oh, no, that was a bad floater.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Nah, we
Drake
letting
London
our
was
second
the intended receiver
unit
there,
handle our light work.
and it'll lead to
Too
a
good.
second down.
We see what we need to see. We all sat up.
Back to throw. Short pass taken
That's a
in
rookie, by the
tight
way.
end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard
Good job,
line.
Ezra.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
Make Papa Bear proud. Come on, Melly. Get you a second one, sir. You know, if Melly had cut in, then bounced right out, that's a touchdown. He cut in, but then for some reason he ran into the defender, but he was trying to bounce. If he had bounced out properly, that's a touchdown. Good try, though. Okay.
They'll look to throw.
Sorry.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Falcons.
All right. Right clockwork, ladies and gentlemen. Can't sleep on these boys, though. Like, the Jacks are just really good. I cannot sleep on them. Y'all just don't understand how good the Jaguars are.
And the Falcons will move out
They're
to a
scary.
14-7 lead.
Jaguars 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Motion man is the tight end going right. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage.
Good job, team. There we go,
So
big
they're not
boys.
going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Get this to the tight end, Johnny.
Good catch, though.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through 1. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from the International Series in London after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with first and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to ETN.
Fuck you think you
He'll
running
move
to?
ahead for about 3 yards.
Get your ass up.
Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle.
We ain't doing all that running.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Calm that down.
38-yard line.
Good job, team.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run it once more with ETN.
Shit, this is rebound.
And he's
Real
going to
hard.
be taken
Oh,
down
shit.
right at midfield.
So slippery.
It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Zach Bob, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion is Hunter. Mayfield.
Throw it.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield.
Oh, there go Baker. Oh, you gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
And it
whoa.
is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him
You don't
off
get no
his spot,
intentional
continue to
grounding?
make him speed through those progressions.
Oh, goodness.
I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
I'm just saying, intentional grounding.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Falcons offense and Jamar Chase getting set for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Oh, you gotta hold on to that CPU.
Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Incomplete.
God, dude, are you
Good
serious?
job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
So on a day
Seems
where he's
like you
completed,
can start
give or
running
take
out of
half of
hit
his
hard.
passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That is incomplete. Great work to
Good deal.
get in there. Makes things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Good deal.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Jaguars offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On first and 10. Here's Baker.
See ya.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. A toss left side. Caught by his running back. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down, 3 to go. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll try and run for the first with ETN.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jaguars first down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
On first down is Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Pass caught by Hunter. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
To throw is Mayfield. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Jacksonville.
Okay, DJ, you got that one. Okay.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Real squad.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
To number 12, Travis Hunter. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 17-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. On the handoff to TTN. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Mayfield.
Oh, good catch.
To the end zone, where it's incomplete.
Oh, never mind.
What
Good
a
breakup.
job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield. That one incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's over the middle and intercepted.
Oh, he gone. That is called Diet Dakota. Remember his name.
The offense is going to have just past the 40-yard line.
You see Dakota Buccielli doing a damn thing that Diet Dakota can't do.
This type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
I'm not good at owning multiple pages.
A tight end in motion now.
Shit. Go ahead, Melly. Go ahead, Melly. Yeah. Way to stay on your feet.
Never developed. No gain on the catch.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They bring the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in.
That's interference.
He might have gotten there early.
Automatic 1st down.
Love to see it. Yeah, guys, I'm checking and I'm collabing, so send in your post to the Sports Hub. Good shit, Melly. Oh, that boy gone. Send in your collab to the Sports Hub. I'm collabing and doing
22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
There it is, boy. Little engine that could.
They are in business. Inside the 15
Into my light work.
A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Shit, Melly.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Get you some.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw.
Oh, wow. Too
The key to
conservative.
good route running, Mike, is
coaching.
deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
Scooters. Ooh, shit. You alright?
He's going to have the 1st down. They can
He ate that.
on 3rd, and it sets up a
kinda
1st
ate
and
that.
goal.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
A run on 1st and goal. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard
He
line.
was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Blitz coming. Over the flash, and he lost the football.
Wow.
And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
Wow.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that
Jaguars
quickly
is whooping our
and
ass.
not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw.
Get in there, Melly.
They're setting
Seven.
up the screen. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Atlanta. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And Falcons will take a 21-7 lead.
Jaguars 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9.
Deal.
And he'll be brought down
Good job,
just
Mason.
beyond the 25-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Gets it out quickly, and it's caught. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They bring a tight end in motion left.
Okay, good shit.
The RPO is complete, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 18 on that one.
We're trying.
That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Mayfield. The throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. And we're going to get a timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This a 42-yard attempt.
That's going to be it.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Okay, Mike, thanks very
That's
much.
cute.
Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Jaguars offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. On play action, Mayfield. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
That is what we call a
going to be
fool.
all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Now they'll try to run the jet sweep.
Good fake.
And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Touchdown.
He gets 3.
He got it. Oh,
And they
almost.
finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Jaguars' 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
No, I said I need a sugar mama. Not a sugar whatever. It's sugar mama. So you need to take care of me. I need to be spoiled.
On for the PAT is Aubrey.
You know, a little bit of gum action. What are you talking about?
His kick is good. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
28. Jaguars 10.
Bingo. Bingo. That's not fair.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready for this next possession.
I need somebody out AI takes a step up and do it better than me. Got it.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake.
That don't make any sense.
His throw left side is complete.
No.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
DJ, I know you fucking.
It was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him in this game. It looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
I'm saying, y'all gonna do everything but what you're gonna do. You got to.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17.
17.
Materialistic possessions, anything.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, yeah. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Falcons offense and Jamar Chase getting set for their next possession.
They're freaky. Yeah, when I was at EM2, they was on some other stuff. They I saw leather tits and everything.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's into the hands of the fullback. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Oh, yeah. I take it easy.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Get uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Jags offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
Some British cheeks.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Arian Pro said they will go to London, don't go inside.
On second down,
so.
Baker. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender until the ball leaves his hand. Big-time play by the defense and puts their offense in a great spot.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
To the goal line and
touchdown Atlanta. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
That's where you set this up there, buddy.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons tack on one more to their lead.
Jaguars 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
Oh, good.
Special teams has come up with the recovery.
Rio squad acting up again.
He will score.
Rio squad's acting up again.
Falcons. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons are able to extend the lead.
42. Jaguars 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field.
Stand down, guys. Sorry about the squad. They see a target, they eliminate a target.
Tight end motioning left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On 1st down is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Daniil Hunter gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Left side, caught by Hunter. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It looked like he caught it for a second. That sounds like, oh my God.
You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And
you
when
go
you
for
can
it?
cut like this guy,
okay, throw
I'm
it
not sure how you guard.
hit squad and see what happens. Hey, 3-0, you know what to do.
On 4th down, Mayfield.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh,
trying to get there on the ground. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They needed 4. They got 8. And they convert on 4th down.
That's living a little dangerously here, Mike. On this side of the field, 4th down, there's nowhere to go with the ball. He's able to bail his coach out by making a play with his legs, but, man, that was a big gamble. But in this case, it paid off.
Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Yeah, it was Carter.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer.
Cam Little.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They send the tight end in motion. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw.
There it is.
He'll complete that to his fullback. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It's 3rd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. But Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession.
This was still the Jaguars. That's not, no, 13 stuff.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A give for Etienne, heading right. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They'll try to sneak in here. Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it, though, I think. I will.
Jaguars ready to punt this one away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The Falcons offense and their running back set to go once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll try to run with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. We're going to set up the screen, but it's broken up and incomplete. They were right there on that one defensively. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On 4th down, out comes the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Mayfield, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive.
Oh, shit.
Deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Good job, Baker.
Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Is a great example of when a great play call meets great execution. His blockers created a nice run lane, and all he had to do was get there and hit it. And that is a massive gain on the ground.
From the gun, a give to ETN. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Baker. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
He'll step up and run. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up first and goal.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. They motion a receiver right. Throwing is Mayfield. They're called in at the 2.
Good touchdown.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is his second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit.
42. Jaguars 31.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time. But we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own. So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on third down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really two reasons. One, teams are a lot more willing to use fourth down. And two, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
Oh, shit. Ain't no way.
Beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession.
Get used to that. That's like looking at a comic. You're never going to see it
so far
again.
leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Trying to get that safety, baby. You know we're getting the safety, guys. Come on
It's a
now.
3 tight end look as they have it
My
first
safety.
and 10. This run straight ahead for ETN.
Brody, you got to finish your
Give an
thing
effort
for
by
us.
this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
2nd and 10. Once again, it's ETN. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts, first look covered. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, uses his legs to pick up the first down, and they're still alive.
He'll take off again.
Yeah.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On 2nd down, Baker. Pass caught by Hunter. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. Baker to throw. He'll try to run for it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
It's a gain of 16.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
There he goes again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
It's the fact that they moving on the defense. Hey, yo, squad, is there something in your heart that we need to discuss in the locker room? If you don't shut these niggas down,
it is brought in the end zone. Travis Hunter, touchdown Jaguars.
I ain't feeling this.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for 2.
The Jaguars
Out of the shot. Mayfield. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
All right, good effort. It just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And this one now not quite over yet.
Reason why I see Draco's
Timeouts remaining for the
him a
defense.
slot wide
But burning that timeout early really comes back to cost them now.
No, I didn't make him slot. I made him a wide receiver.
Tight end on the move left. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Got a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Stick with him again. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Got a good depth chart. Yeah.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And he has missed this one. No good.
And this lead will stay right where it is.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
So, here are the Jags down on the scoreboard. A little over a minute and a half to go. How will this play out? We'll watch as they come up for first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Mayfield to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get it into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now, 2nd and inches.
I like winning, that's all.
To throw is Mayfield. This one complete.
Oh, these niggas trying oh, these niggas trying to piss my day off.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys
if y'all don't whoop their ass, they got no timeouts. If you don't kill them, I swear to God, niggas. Oh shit, we lost.
They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, shake my ass and call me Google the Clown. Be a month ago.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart.
Man.
I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and
sit
take
the
the
fuck
lead.
down. Y'all got it. Why y'all doing all this extra shit? I don't like y'all.
To throw is Mayfield.
Niggas.
That's going to be hot. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Hades. See, you know, hold on. Wait. Hades. You clearly must not know what the fuck you're talking about. So let me help you out here.
Mike, but I'm really not. Down here,
how do you think the Jaguars are good?
Especially on 2-point tries.
Riddle me that.
The length, the athleticism, and matchups.
You want to know why the Jaguars are so good?
Man, they are a tough
why they're putting belt to ass to my team? Because it's me facing me. It makes sense that I would lose to myself.
So the kickoff team out there one final
you should care about how they're good because your bum ass is never going to sniff the Super Bowl because they're so goddamn good.
There'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Hades, this is my second unit. There's no one here. I'm not even playing. Nobody's playing. You know what, Hades? You pissing me off, nigga. I'm about to go to. You want me to go to regular season so bad just to shut your ass up. I swear to God, you want me to go to regular season, bro. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm feeling it.
Start the drive. Little short pass here.
Good job, Ezra.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down
relax
the score,
there, Buckaroo.
doesn't get much
You
bigger
can't
than
beat
this.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Jaguars are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. What a finish to this one.
That's a special organization, man. I just gotta say, that's a very special
to seal
organization.
it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team.
I'll see you guys in the
that'll do it
regular
for us.
season.
For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes,
That's
I'm
all I
Mike
can say about
Tirico.
that.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long from London.
Dahlia, 56 yards rushing. EJ, 182 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Carter, 69 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Jace, 59 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Oof, Jesus Christ, we got. Oh my God. Jazeer Valentine, 19 yards receiving. Malik, 7 tackles, 1 pass defended. Jay Okazaki, 6 tackles, 1 for a loss, 2 passes defended. Hugo Rodriguez, 4 tackles, 1 pass defended. Melly, 74 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Ezria, 63 yards receiving, 1 touchdown, 2 drops. Melly, 28 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. Nobody really played. I just want y'all to know that. Nobody played. Mason and Ronan both got 4 tackles. Ronan got 1 for a loss with a pass defended. That's it, really. Yeah, nobody really played. All right. Yeah. Oh, my bad, y'all. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'm going to take a brief intermission. I am talking to the heads of the league. We're having a discussion about something important, so I'm going to take a small intermission. I'd say 15 minutes to deliberate or so. Bear with me. We'll be back at it.